Well, this is Morning Express that you're watching, and it's time for us to have our Friday chat, and time has really gone. And joining me is Roseanne. Great to meet you, Roseanne.
You too.
And welcome, and thank you for joining us. Looking at your resume, you are one busy woman.
Yes.
I mean, just to read a few things that I read here. She is named hardest working woman in showbiz, and that's a Pride magazine in UK.
Yeah.
Woman who can be a powerhouse, that's from BBC. There's lots that they've said about you, so tell me about Roseanne. What do you do?
Well, I wear many hats, and I've reached a point in my life where I'm kind of tired of trying to label myself. But I've had lots of interesting tags thrown at me. I've had Renaissance woman. I've had creative advocate, artistic director, strategist, writer, commentator. So basically all these tags are thrown upon me because I do anything and everything within the arts to project the African continent. So one day I'll be working on a music video, the next I'll be at a shoot, the next I'll be developing a talent, the next I'll be in government, literally lobbying for the creative industry to be considered a legitimate industry, a legitimate part of African development. Okay. So yeah, so I'm a voice. And
you do many things, but you use your creativity in all these ways, in different ways.
Yes.
Now, I know you are a busy woman, I must say. You're going for the Mama Awards, but you're in Kenya with a mission.
Yes.
There's something that you're working on. Tell me about that.
Well, last time I was in Kenya, I worked on a music video focused on basically standing for elephants. And there are many conservation organizations here and you know, and wildlife focused groups when it comes to our elephants and so on. But I felt that it was important to incorporate this message into our heritage and into the arts and into youth culture. So the music video kind of gels music and fashion into the idea of wildlife conservation and into the idea of taking responsibility for what's ours. And elephants are ours, and they're part of our ecosystem and part of our heritage. So I'm very proud of it. It's 100% made in Kenya. The director is Enos Olek, and obviously the artistic vision was myself, and there were 4 incredible artists on the video.
Are they Kenyan?
Yes, yeah, well, East African.
Okay.
We have Giuliani, who's obviously Kenyan, Vanessa MD from Tanzania, and she's just been nominated for Best Female at the Mamas, which is essentially why I'm going, because I'm so proud of her, as well as Sati. And then we have Sisi Menanga from Congo, and then Emmanuel Jao, who's I'm from Sudan, and so is Emmanuel, he's from 2 different countries. Okay,
so what do you want to achieve at the end of it once you're done with the video? What's your objective?
We hope, as an organization, Stand for Elephants, the campaign falls under We Want Peace, which is an organization that I'm an advocate for. We hope that this brings to the public, to the younger public especially, a sense of responsibility and a sense of understanding that, you know, that this isn't a separate issue. We're not separate to the issue of wildlife conservation. You know, elephants, the elephant, I love elephants particularly, and I just feel that it's important we understand that we are an ecosystem, and we need to protect each other, and we need to put our heritage first as Africans. Okay,
I'm sure you're aware that Lupita is in the country, and she is now the global ambassador for elephants. So has this got anything to do with Lupita, or is it completely different?
No, well, no, it's the same cause. I was with her and her family last night there was a gala dinner to welcome her home, and no, we're shared in our mission. Lupita is announced her ambassadorship with Wild Aid. I guess that's the only difference, whereas we want peace, but Wild Aid has come and supported us on many levels, and we are very supportive of Wild Aid. So, I mean, it's the same goal, it's the same objective.
Okay.
Yeah.
So why the elephant? I mean, there's so many endangered species in Africa at the moment. Why the elephant?
Personally, I love elephants, which is why I decided to lend my voice to this particular campaign. But ivory is a huge issue.
Right.
It's a huge issue, and the numbers, when I read the statistics, and again, I'm fairly new to wildlife conservation, and what I've experienced, I hope others will too. I felt a sense of responsibility. There's only 500,000 left, and we were at 1.5 million. A decade or so ago. So and if this continues, there'll be no elephants left in 150 years, none.
Wow. Now, once the video is done, you've given us the objective, but how do you see this rolling out? Is it just going to play and hope that, you know, it gets the message across, or do you have specific things that you'd want to, let me call them specific offices that you'd want to engage through the video and create the awareness?
Well, we have a different approach. I mean, as well as using music and fashion, and as well as, you know, tapping into the arts as a means of putting our message across, we also we hope to go to China, which is where the demand is, because it's not so much about the supply, it's about the demand.
Right.
So while, you know, poaching and the poachers, and we must get the poachers, is usually the means of approach, we hope to actually go to the demand itself, and that's why in the song we have a few lines in Chinese, and, you know, we hope to attach the song to festivals in China, and put together an album with a number of different African artists standing for this cause. And it's not so much, I guess the elephant is also symbolic. For me, it's a very, you know, the elephant is a very symbolic creature, because when we stand for the elephant, we stand for our heritage, and we put ourselves responsible for protecting what's ours and protecting our tradition as Africans. That's something that I lobby for and work towards and advocate and champion on a day-to-day basis. So,
okay.
Yeah.
All right. Finally, last question. I'm told we're out of time, and time is really not on our side.
Okay.
What would you like Kenyans to know, and how would you want them to participate in this particular exercise that you're doing? Because here we are.
Yeah.
Elephants belong to us, as it were,
Yeah.
but we have people coming from outside to tell us about the elephants.
Which is interesting, I think. I guess, you know,
how would you expect us to participate?
First and foremost, social media is key. We're about attitude change, attitude shifting, confidence building. So follow us on social media. My personal is I am Roseanne, R-O-Z-A-N, and obviously there's Emmanuel and Vanessa. We Want Peace, the website. Keep up with us. Email us, get in touch. There are so many ways that you can participate, but most importantly, take responsibility. Understand that, you know, this is our country, our nation, our heritage. Right. So I hope that attitude change first. Okay.
Do you have any other projects you're working on in Kenya?
Yeah, I'm actually shooting a video for my own website, which is relaunching soon, and I'm diving once again into the fashion scene over here. I'm really excited to meet with more designers and just work on exposing the art, fashion and the arts of Kenya to the rest of the world. So looking forward to it.
And what do you think of Kenya? What do you feel of Kenya, generally speaking?
Oh, I'm in love with Kenya. This is maybe my 15th time now in about 3 years. I'm in love with Kenya. I hope to live here soon, honestly.
Oh, fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, we welcome you. That's Roseanne. Thank you very much. And
thank
you for coming to let us know what you're doing in regards to elephants and the projects that you're working on. It's been a pleasure hosting you.
Thank you.
All right. Well, that's where we'll have to wind up the show this morning. It's been a pleasure hosting you today and even the rest of the week. Well, from us here at Morning Express and the crew that works behind the scenes to ensure every single day this program goes on air, we want to say a big thank you. Wish you a fantastic weekend. Take care of yourselves. Let's meet bright and early on Monday morning. Have a good day and a good weekend. God bless.